Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. I've come on to do a little show and tell video. I've been in a swap with 4 other Kiwi ladies. That's New Zealand ladies. Kiwi is our national bird and New Zealanders tend to go by Kiwis. And I have done my first trashy junk journal swap and I thought I'd come on and just do a little flip through before I send them off. This here was the reverse side of a cutout that I did for a stencil, and I thought, oh well, I'd just goop it all up. And the silk trims that I had got on these was a happy mail from Angela Green, another New Zealand lady. So I just coffee dyed some music paper, made a pocket out of a rice risotto package. These are clear stamps and things like that. And this here is a baby wipe. This here is they're called Kiwis. They're little dollar raffle lotto ticket type things that I didn't win anything on, that I turned into a tag. I made just the trims out of the little bits of silk pieces and ribbon, just a bit of paper. This here is from a coffee shop. I sort of acquired a few of them when I went to the coffee shop. Ginger nut biscuits, Griffins, Kiwi favourite, that great dunking biscuits. This is a book page that I just turned into a journaling spot, and it's Much Ado About Nothing. It's Shakespeare. I went to a book fair of old books, and I bought it especially for that. My sister has one on her bookshelf, but she wouldn't give it to me. And I made the tag out of a piece of homemade washi tape from the little bits cut off my drop paper. And I don't know if you can see that there, that little bird. That little bird is a Kiwi. It was a sticker, and I suppose it's cheating a little bit using another tag made out of a piece of cardboard of some sort. Every Kiwi knows Cadbury. Oh no, Whittaker's chocolate this one is. This is a New Zealand brothers that make this chocolate, and I have to say it's delicious. A little tuck spot, and I made a little art journal, junk journal out of cast off papers. The Spring Fever is out of a supermarket thing. I made a bookmark out of bits of scraps that were hanging around. All just magazine pages and what have you. The card in here is places around greetings from New Zealand, Auckland, and that I just put in for the 80s. I actually bought them at a church op shop, opportunity shops we call them, because I wanted the envelopes. The cards were actually surplus. The envelopes had the V bit on it for making art journals, and this was a cutout of a vintage stockings packet. This paper here is just very thin, so I did put a doily over it to strengthen it up. There's here are Werther's original cream candies, sugar-free, and I made a tag out of some store-bought stuff. Drop paper, Magnum ice creams. It's an ad for that. I made a little wee envelope out of a magazine page with a little journeying spot. Love your fabulous self, with a little stamp on them. This is an envelope that I just put some bits of paper on that were left over and doodled on it. A homemade flower, and inside is just a little blurb about myself. Some washi tape down there just to strengthen it. This here was another book I bought at the book fair, especially for arting, and it's now I forget his name, but some singer, and it was his life work. I did just threw some ink on it and put some little extras of napkins on that for them to carry on with. That was the middle of the signature. Made a tag out of this. Is a bell off Bell Tea, is a very popular black tea drink in New Zealand. This is just another piece of border that I bought, which has got the New Zealand colours and silver fern, which is another of our emblems. Tag with music paper, sprayed. This is out of a magazine, a brochure depicting Tokoroa. We have all these carvings around the town called talking poles, and this was the first one that was ever done. It was called The Green Man, and it was done by an American. The tree was a live tree when he cut it out, but it started to get some rot in it, so they had to cut it and treat it and then mount it on a plymouth. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's an amazing carving. And I think we have 58 odd carving talking poles around the town. It's the other side of that envelope. I just made a little bird to put on there, and did some flowers. Teresa, I tried, and I've just got some bits and pieces for, oh, excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze, and I made a butterfly clip for it. I've just made 4 journals, and I'm just going to put them into the bags and then name them afterwards, so that I don't pick which one goes to who. This one I just did some collage on it. I made a pocket, and I put a what did I put in it? I cooked these ones in the paper. Oh, an ATC. Made an ATC. Well, this one was one of the first ones I made. I think I made them when I first started making them, and just a dendritic, is it? Print. For them to make an ATC. That's if they make ATCs, I don't know. So that's that. I just made a little thing out of some cards that I got in Happy Mail, I think, and I also had some, I think. Just some paint chips. Made a little pocket here, and I just put a little Kia ora and a kiwi on it. There, and a little smiley face. I made another little journaling book or whatever on that side with a stamp on it. That's the other side of the lolly. This is the other side of the paper. I painted that one. This one here is a bushman talking pole with a chainsaw in his hand, and every year we dress him up as an All Black, which is our national rugby team. Whenever something, they go away to play games and win cups, and this is the World Cup for rugby. This is the Four Square Man, which is a grocery store that's been around ever since I can remember. This is a little bit of wallpaper. It's on the other side of the chocolate. I put in a couple of my mop-up iCads. Put another little paper over here for journaling, which I just put washi tape on. This I sewed around the sewing machine and sewed another bit of the silk on it that I got from Angie. This is the Dulux paint dog that I put on there. This is just the other side of it, and there's just another bit of paper in there for journaling on. I was trying to get this off without ripping it, which I just painted around that one. There's a bit of music paper, I think, that my husband had. This here is that I made this out of a milk cap, the tab on a milk bottle, the 2-litre plastic milk bottle thing, and I just put some googly eyes on it, put it on a bit of card. I quite like that. This is one of my little mixed media, lots of bits of paper added to the drop sheet and made houses out of. This is the instant coffee I drink, Nescafe. So I made a little pocket out of it and made another journaling spot with a piece out of one of the note paper that I have that I write on when I send away thank yous for swaps, with a kiwi bird on it. It says New Zealand. So that is my signature. So I'm very happy with it. I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to do it or what, but this here was a piece of a shaving cream piece that I had that I put a thing in. So that is my signature, and I have 4 of them. They all much have the same stuff in them, just done in different ways, and different setups, different pictures, different tags. You know, same sort of thing, just different. And this one, I do it that way. Tag, another little house, another grocery man, more things, more paint chips, cards, and coffee. This is how good you can see that, but that is Tokoroa Township. The smoke over here, that is the Kinleith Mill. Well, it's not called Kinleith anymore, but was for years. And this over here is the top of Mount Tongariro? No. God, I've even forgotten the name of our mountain. It's terrible. It'll come to me. But it was autumn because all the trees are all golden, gorgeous. So we have this one hill, Coulson's Hill, that you can go up and see all over it. And I still can't think of the name. This one here. I am special because I'm unique. This is a giraffe puppet that goes around the schools teaching the schools kids, you know, not to bully and to have understanding for disabled people and all that sort of stuff. This here is a little kid's wooden toy, and it's called a Buzzy Bee, and they're a New Zealand thing for Kiwis. And this one here has just got a girl on a swing, more or less the same thing. Discover it, live it, love it, South Waikato, and that's where I live. And this one has got an infinity with love on it, which is my tattoo. Only my tattoo is a vine. So I hope the ladies are going to be happy with that, but I just wanted to come on and take a video of it before I sent them off tomorrow. And when I send those off, I'll just leave those there. I've also finished off a drop sheet each. For them to either make their journal cover out of or whatever they like. So I like a little bit of feedback on my signatures, because I really want to know if, you know, that's the sort of thing you do when you send them overseas for swaps. But it was a big swap, and I don't think I'd do 4 of signatures like that in a swap again, but I really did enjoy doing it. It was a lot of fun, even if I did stay up till 3:30 last night to finish them so I could post them, and then I didn't get to it today anyway. It's been a very busy couple of weeks. My son had back surgery last week. He was just a crumpled up mess, was in so much pain. The nurses just about cried when he walked in. Had to walk to theatre because he couldn't get on the bed. He was in such pain. And you wouldn't believe the difference in him now. There's no pain, walking around. Went back to the specialist today. Specialist is very happy with him. He's allowed to drive and start walking now. He won't be going back to work for, I think, 3 months. But, yeah, amazing the difference. And then on Monday, my eldest daughter had nasal surgery, and she's home, but she's pretty sorry sight at the moment. She reckons feels like the worst sinus infection she's ever had. So I've sort of had a busy time and then doing these in between, but I'm glad I've finished them, but I did enjoy doing it. So thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.